AgWeek weather is sponsored by Bremer Bank. Connect with a banker today at bremer.com.
Can we expect these winter temps to warm up anytime soon? Here's Lydia with her Agri-weather outlook.
Snow so far this season is still behind normal, where we should be for this time of year, but we have picked up a little bit more since I last showed you this map. In fact, Sioux Falls has doubled their snowfall accumulation from so far this season. At the end of January, they'd only picked up 5 inches of snow, now up to almost 12. Fargo close to 20 inches, Grand Forks about 22.5 inches, Bismarck near 20 inches of snow, and 15 inches in Rapid City, about 14 in Minneapolis, and 34 inches of snow in Duluth. But even that is still nearly 2 feet behind normal for, again, where you should be for your snowfall accumulation this time this year based on a 30-year average. Here in Fargo, about 13 inches behind. Sioux Falls, about 15.5 inches, close to 10 inches behind in the Grand Forks area. So our snow drought does continue. Our snow depth is now a little bit more, obviously, as we've picked up a little more snow. 5 inches for the snow depth, Fargo and Sioux Falls, which has made a really big impact on temperatures this week. Surrounding areas that don't have as much snow have been a little bit warmer, such as Grand Forks. Places with deeper snow on the ground have really felt the dangerous effects of this cold snap that we've been dealing with, because the sun's energy goes into melting that snow before it can go into warming your temperature. And so the deeper snowpack you have on the ground, the colder it's going to be. This cold is relentless. It is not letting up in the near future. I do have hints of that as we get closer to the end of February, but our jet stream is still situated down to the south, which allows all this cold Canadian air to work its way down toward us. We still have very cold days to come with single-digit high temperatures in the south and single-digit temperatures that are below zero further up to the north for your daytime highs. Of course, your overnight lows even colder. We keep this little circulation of cold air, a high-pressure system, centered right over us through about the next week. As we go into beyond, say 10 days and beyond, it starts to let up a little bit. We see the jet stream wiggle. This also keeps activity down to our south in terms of rain and snow and even severe weather across parts of the Gulf Coast. And so everything activity-wise and precip-wise is focused off in that direction, where the jet stream is kind of lining up. That takes activity in that direction, while the colder air just pools in on top of us and we get relatively quiet conditions. As for your drought monitor, obviously not much for change where we haven't picked up much for snow. I still have areas of extreme drought where you notice the red out near Montana and the Black Hills of South Dakota down near that Nebraska border. Otherwise, most of us are dealing with moderate to abnormally dry conditions. Let's focus on temperatures for about the next 10 days or so. Again, stuck in this cold pattern, this same blue area makes sense when it comes to that jet stream that I just showed you. And then we will also stay relatively dry. We see that same dip as the activity stays further off to our south and southeast.